veins. Money has been sunk into this, and time, and a certain kind of obsession.
Look at its face.
A silicon oval, unframed. Shadows reveal the protrusions of nose, eyelids, mouth. Before you lies something that resembles a human face.
Please tell me I can get the...
But whose?
Maybe that's what...
You can almost hear her speaking. But the moment slips away.
Oh, no.
The lips of the dummy remain still. A silicon oval, but whose?
Is that a medical dummy?
If that is true, there was likely an original model, a person whose face was used as the template for the one looking back at you.
It's me?
The template before you is just that, a template. But as you stare at the dummy, you find you are able to transfer your own features onto it. Before you, a perfect copy of yourself, except it's naked, not breathing, and has nothing behind its eyes.
Oh, you laugh.
There is no response from the other you. She just stares and stares.
How simple your life must be.
She doesn't acknowledge the statement. She doesn't need to. Such are the demands upon the other you. She can just sit there doing nothing without end.
Just place it.
Not a single movement in response.
Think.
A shutter comes down on the world. When it reappears, you are stood once again in front of a blank dummy, absent of you. You pull focus.
Take the dummy?
Continues to stare vacantly at the same spot. The empty bed is sadder than when it was occupied, somehow.
I got to take it? What the hell?
You approach the children's figurine. The childhood
I'll take that. Okay. I'm gonna give it back to whoever it is.
Hello, again. Until next time.
Oh. That's really weird. They were there before. Oh. Hey. Ah, come on. He's still there.
Back for the gruesome finale. I'll do as I very well please.
What? Why do I have this creepy dummy then?
You take out the medical dummy. A hand protrudes from its crumpled form, a tag hanging around its wrist. Printed words, property of Dr. Gonza, and scribbled right under, to myself. The dummy just looks past you.
Hold his hand.
Silicone warms against your palm, but does not return to your grasp.
Check the dummy's armpits.
You lift its left arm, the limbs sagging with dead weight. The armpit is
The other
You
one.
lift the dummy's right arm,
This
just an armpit,
is really
as
disturbing.
smooth and featureless as the other one. Seems clean enough.
Oh, okay.
You let the dummy's arm flop back to its resting position.
Not his mouth.
The jaw opens wide.
As designed, allowing for soaking in.
The smooth plastic of a gullet. Any light disappears quickly as it descends into the dummy's chest. The jaw snaps back into place. The dummy stares vacantly. The texture fools you for half a second. You expect rigid mannequin plastic, yet this is supple as flesh, with faint textured pores. Medical grade silicone, thermoset, sealed with microceration. Zero adhesive bleed, glue creep or warping. This is top tier artisanal work. The jaw opens wide. The jaw snaps back in. The dummy stares vacantly.
That's annoying.
Didn't work, did it?
His lip is swollen from impact.
Yeah? Tried once. He screamed at me about board narking and threw what would have been pretty cool if he wasn't such a mad freak. Whatever. Yeah.
Okay, can't do anything. Now that I looked at the dummy more, can I do anything?
Back for the gruesome finale.
No, I need to do this.
I'll do as I very well please.
I remember this place right here. Black cigarettes. Oh wow. There's nowhere. Okay. These guys are new. They weren't there before.
You step over the threshold and into a memory. This place, this bar, the center of the frozen world. Old schnapps and the faded sour cologne of body odor and bleach. Soft yellow light filtered through cracked shades. The rumble of the ice machine. A hissing television. Exactly how you remember it.
The fog here.
Favorite den of Keysok's local Pelota squad and their partisans, as well as a certain disgraced spy of the Operant Bureau.
Breathe it in.
Stale air circulates your lungs. The taste is familiar. Shades from another time move endlessly across the ancient wood, pickling it with nostalgia.
I'll just have the snaps for.
Your eye is drawn to the shelf behind the bar, littered with dusty bottles. The best part about this place is that it's open all night,
Oh, cool.
every
Fatigue
night.
load.
Its doors. On the wall above, mounted like the taxidermied head of a bull moose, is a toilet.
Will it?
From across the room, the bartender notices your gaze and the expression on your face.
Don't worry. The smudge on the rim is just blood.
What's the story here?
83. Kisok versus Recreación. The referee sent Peña off on a bullshit call. A riot ensued, as per tradition. Someone ripped a toilet right out of the washroom wall and chucked it at the Recreación supporters.
As tradition
It's
says.
a misty, watercolored memory for her. Keysok's pride. The moment it all peaked. When all the madness and meaning in the world swelled into one glorious, unstoppable wave. Countless injuries were reported in the aftermath of the incident, and 2 fatalities confirmed. The bartender gives a small, approving nod in your direction.
Oh, I don't know what I just did. Shrine and object to a god. Oh, let me touch that.
Under a thick, curved screen, colors rip and tear into each other, making it impossible to make sense of what is currently playing.
Like a problem there.
Oh, yeah. Pro typos are garbage. I suppose I'll buy a new one. Again.
Expensive.
Nothing lasts anymore.
It is.
Enjoy it while you can. I'm trashing it for a new one as soon as the next shipment comes into the bazaar.
Electrons deflected by magnetic interference. The shadow mask has been corrupted. Without an instrument of magnetic banishment, you are near powerless to exorcise the demons of distortion from the fog mirror's television.
No need to throw this one out. Just needs a little just.
Oh.
Don't have to do guys one hang around somewhere, dude. Meantime, you can just move the speakers further away.
No. I'm not sure what you're even talking about. No wands here.
All hope may not be lost. The proximity of the speakers to the CRT screen has caused this blight, so perhaps removing their malign influence will, if not completely free the television, at least prevent its further defilement.
Yep. Probably should.
In the meantime, we just move the speakers further away.
The bartender stands on her toes and
Yay.
moves the speaker a few centimeters. Almost instantly, the purple blotch recedes.
Well then. Good eye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Match with it.
For a quarter of an hour, you watch as men in short shorts and tall socks hurl a leather sphere against concrete with tremendous force. Their passionate grunts are matched only by the violent impacts of the ball.
Why are the shorts so short?
Shows off their work.
The words of your old double Holocene come to mind. In the so-called developed world, the whole political and cultural economy of a place is revealed through its sporting rivalries.
What's to do with the brown team?
That's Kisok PC. Everyone around here goes for them.
The locals local. Team of the working classes with strong ties to the old silk industry.
Recreación. Bunch of pretty boys in short shorts.
Recreación is a money laundering vehicle for the profiteer class. Those who've won the end of
Interesting.
history by steering years of stabilization packages to their chosen enterprises.
Are they any good?
They're alright.
Get down with that.
Viva Kisok. Just remember that we're not allowed to use the WCs in another team's arena.
Wait, why not?
I guess they're worried someone will take it upon themselves to recreate the ceramic panic of 83. One person rips out a toilet and lobs it into the stands. One time!
My batter is iron. I'll hold it. Hold it in crew.
And if not, there are plenty of plastic bottles around.
Oh. What's
15 minutes pass in near silence as you stare at the
Cool.
television, mesmerized by the rhythmic action on screen. In your trance state, you hear a voice that sounds eerily like yours hiss, "Yes," when one team scores a point on a particularly tricky shot. It's only when the channel cuts to a commercial for tuk-tuk insurance that you snap out of
Tuk-tuk
the
insurance.
sports-induced reverie. The bartender gives you a brief, familiar nod as you slide off the stool.
Fourteen variety snaps?
An older man, heavy-set, looks up as you approach. On the table next to him is a large plastic box. An accordion hose runs from the side of it and disappears between his shirt buttons. Like a dead octopus, smothered and forgotten about.
Opera. Bon of you to drop by. Though a bit earlier than I was expecting.
It should be said that you've never seen this man before in your life.
Fair enough.
No matter. You're here now. That's what counts.
That's the lane pick up and smash your face in.
The man gives you a quizzical, slightly offended look.
I'll pretend that was meant to be flattering for one of us. Some reputations precede. I heard a notorious spy had escaped from the freezer and was running amok in theater. Had to see for myself.
This man must be part
Yeah.
of our welcoming committee. The gang's legend spreads far and wide.
Now here you are, in living color. Cascade, known to some as Herschel Wilk. Come on, operand. Stupid games are beneath us. Let's get real. Sure. I was a sock importer once or twice myself. Of course, that was before I became a null entity. These days, I'm just sad old man in an ugly shirt, killing time at a gaudy Bellator bar.
No entity. The Operant Bureau's preferred name for those that would rather forget.
Oh.
But my sordid history's not the subject here. It's you everyone's asking about.
Hold on, who's this?
Old friends, professional critics, big-time players in the international organ market.
What are they asking about?
All kinds of stuff. They were asking, has she figured out her assignment yet? What's going on with her double? Does she still have it. Thrilling questions all. But mainly, they're concerned about your heart.
My heart would. I can say.
Size of a fist, weighs about 1/4 kilo. They want to know what you'll take for it. A heart with history. There's connoisseurs who'd pay a premium for that. Reminds me of a story in the paper. An Azuri cannibal pays another man for the pleasure of killing him and devouring his heart. Gruesome scene.
Pretty fucked up.
Features a frying pan and all sorts of unprintable details. One detail they did print, though, was this. The fella who sells his own heart accepts his payment by check. GMs find it uncashed in his blood-drenched shirt pocket.
How much was the check for?
If you believe what you read in the newspapers, our cannibal paid about 200 sol.
The cost of a new set of tires.
Plus the life sentence, of course.
Found it.
True knowledge usually is.
Knowledge. Exactly what you're lacking just now.
Yes.
The opera have dropped you in a river of shit. Maybe I can help you get yourself out of it.
Your heart in.
This thing? No. This is just the plastic box that keeps me from shaking the Manus Fati.
To shake the hand of fate is to die in this part of the world.
Last I heard, the original article was sitting on a desk in a 3rd level sub-basement somewhere in Nevessa. Story for another time, I'd say.
This is that how you became Nolantic?
More like a private joke that went a little too far.
What are you doing here?
This was your old haunt, was it not? See why you're drawn to it. Spacious, decent sightlines. Noisy enough to make bugging impractical.
At this hour, the bar is the closest it gets to busy. A half-dozen customers or so chatter, or idly watch a pelota match. The two of you attract no particular attention. Meanwhile, the bartender washes a few glasses in a tiny sink, looking up every now and then towards the television.
Yes. This place will do.
For what?
Our temporary office. Long as we're both in Portofino, of course. As I said, wanted to witness your return to live action myself. Just because I'm bereft of official existence doesn't mean I can't keep an eye on the younger generation. Maybe pass along a little practical wisdom here and there.
That'd be nice. And how am I getting on?
Verdict still out. Doesn't even seem like you made it as far as your unfortunate double. Almost like you made straight for the bar. Interesting approach.
Hold on. How about my double?
Strappy coat, glasses, look of sorry bewilderment, gastropod, something like that. Even worse. How's he getting on? Haven't seen him for a few days. True to your reputation, betrayer of bonds, decathlete
great.
of disappointment. Unfortunately, that seems to be the modus these days. Chiseling hunks of frost-burnt meat out of the freezer and tossing them straight into the grinder. Must be a better way, you'd think.
Just getting my hands warm.
Better grab a couple of sticks and start rubbing. Gets dark and cold here. You're gonna need it if you want to make it through the night.
What is it used?
It? That ineffable, inexplicable quality essential to success in theater. Frequently discussed, rarely demonstrated.
One. Statehood potential. Loses. Nice. Give me that. Buzz in. Do it. Hold to condition. Oh. What the hell? Thought to thought. Gosh. Hold the Brian button? What? No, I'm gonna go. Keep going. What if that is? I would.
Not that. It. If you can't even tell the difference, you're off to a poor start, I'd say.
Can it be measured?
No, it is uncountable and immeasurable. Much
Hold the
to the
brain
chagrin of the chart fuckers who lately seized control in Nevessor and the other citadels of secret power.
Hold the brain button? It doesn't work. Weird.
And yet, when in its presence, none can deny.
No, I can't drag it either.
Depends. Do you want to grab reality by the face, tear off a false skin, and stare into the abyss of stars inside her skull? There was a time when someone believed you might, seeing as they trusted you to set up the opera's last Portaferro network. Didn't turn out so hot, if reports are accurate. And yet, here you are, back on the scene. That suggests your it levels haven't totally flatlined. One of the most difficult questions in its studies. Driven more than a chair of operants and math prodigies to stark, raving insanity. Given that, the consensus seems to be better not lose it in the first place.
I think, rubbish.
Call it your look of haggard perplexity, assuming that's not just your normal expression. You've been out of the action for 5 years. I've been in this game a long time. Picked up plenty of neat things that could be of interest to you.
Hey, give me an example of one of these.
Take a recent sample. One of your enemies has set up a secret jail somewhere here in Kisak.